What up? What up? What up? Boxing fans across the world, man. Y'all already know what it is. It's True Grit Boxing News. Checking in with another video. Today we're going to talk about the electrifying event that we had last night, December the 23rd. A very heavy fight card called the Day of Reckoning. With quite a few very meaningful fights. We had heavyweights all over this card. We had fights that could have possibly built to another fight later on in the future. Hey, but some things happen. So let's jump right into it. I will not cover every single fight on this card. I'll just cover the main ones with the most biggest names that need to be covered on the Day of Reckoning. And I will start with Daniel Dubois versus Jarrell Big Baby Miller. The build up to that fight was just phenomenal. Big Baby Miller goes on record, talks a whole lot of trash. Big Baby Miller is almost like he's like a troll. Like, he just comes out, he talks a whole lot of trash about a whole lot of other fighters as if he's had the best career ever. You know, he's tested positive for PEDs on more than one occasion. You know, and Big Baby Miller just has a lot of trash to talk. So in this fight, guys, Big Baby Miller got what I would call an old-fashioned beatdown. An old-fashioned beatdown. First of all, Big Baby Miller came into the fight 330 pounds, guys. He weighed 330 pounds. There's no way that anyone could be a boxer, be at that weight, and be healthy and be able to last and go 12 rounds. Now, Big Baby Miller did say that he wasn't in his best physical shape, in which we saw that. Hands-on, Big Baby. But yeah, I mean, Daniel Dubois hit Big Baby Miller, I mean, with everything, including the kitchen sink. He just really punished Big Baby Miller. And not to say Big Baby didn't get some shots off as well, but he never was able to hurt Daniel Dubois. You would think he would when he outweighed his opponent by 100 pounds. And Big Baby Miller was not able to hurt Daniel Dubois in any way at all. Then Big Baby Miller ends up getting stopped by Daniel Dubois in the 12th and final round, when Big Baby Miller was just exhausted, nothing left in the tank, and it showed. And Daniel Dubois put on a flurry of punches. Referee steps in, stops the fight. TKO victory for Daniel Dubois. Stand up. Good job, champ. Good job, champ. I don't know where Big Baby Miller should go after this. Maybe he should leave the sport. Maybe he should keep going. Definitely has to lose some weight if he thinks he's going to really be a contender in the heavyweight division. Moving right along, we'll go to Dimitri Bivol and his fight against Arthur. Dimitri Bivol was Dimitri Bivol. He came out, well, actually, in this fight, Dimitri Bivol came out blazing, guns blazing. He really wanted to make a statement in this fight last night. He really wanted to stop his opponent, but he just wasn't able to do so. Although he did drop Arthur. He did put Arthur down, but he was just not able to get that knockout that I and all of the fans, I'm sure you guys want to see. Dimitri Bivol knock some guys out, put some guys out, get some KOs on that resume. Just wasn't able to do it, but he showed a very good display. He boxed very well. Good jab, straight right hands to the body. He definitely showed his full arsenal in this fight. He definitely did his thing. He came out with the victory on top, going the whole 12 rounds and beating Arthur. The co-main event, we had Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder, against Joseph Parker. In this fight, guys, I'm not going to lie, I definitely anticipated and I thought Deontay Wilder was going to get the knockout, because we all know that right hand of Deontay Wilder is a monster. If he touches you with it, it's lights out. So I'm going to honestly say that was my prediction for this fight. I thought Deontay Wilder was going to go in there and get the knockout at some point, whether it be early or whether it be late, because we have all seen Deontay Wilder get in fights, struggle, get outboxed the entire fight, and then out of nowhere, lights out. But last night, that did not happen. Joseph Parker, he boxed magnificently against Deontay Wilder. He did everything that he needed to do to secure the victory. On Deontay Wilder's part, Deontay Wilder really didn't show us anything, guys. I mean, I can't lie. He really didn't show us anything. Deontay Wilder came out on skates. He was doing a lot of dancing and moving around the ring, which honestly, guys, I was like, okay, he's trying to showcase some footwork that he has improved on and he's been working on, and he displayed that. But the thing about boxing, when you do footwork, when you're moving around the ring, you also have to make a statement. You got to stick a jab out there. You got to come in, sit on something, 1-2 him, roll, and go back to your dancing and moving. You know, you have to also put some offense together with all that movement, and Deontay Wilder just wasn't able to do it. I mean, he was flicking the jab out there. He was flicking it out there every so often, but he really never really stood on anything. I feel like if Deontay Wilder would have did that movement, stopped, planted his feet, put some combinations together, rolled out, and went back to his circling, and then maybe caught him with that right hand, that was a perfect way to set Joseph Parker up. You move. I'm going to stop. 1, 2, 3, roll, turn you. Boom! Right hand right on the button. I mean, if he could have exercised that, maybe he could have got the victory. I don't know. But Deontay Wilder really didn't throw a lot of punches. He really didn't do much. You know, it makes me wonder, is Deontay Wilder's head still in the sport? I mean, he always goes on and explains how happy he is, especially after this fight, how excited he was to get back home to his baby girl whose birthday it was. You know, so I feel like Deontay Wilder has accomplished a whole lot in the sport. You know, he came into boxing late, you know, and everybody gives him criticism about, oh, he can't fight, he's sloppy, all this and that. Deontay Wilder is a first ballot Hall of Famer. I don't care what anyone says. He is a knockout king. Knockout king. In his victories, it's only been one man that he did not knock out. Deontay Wilder has 43 wins and 42 knockouts. When he was WBC champion, he defended that belt, over 10 times, putting him in a category with all-time greats like Muhammad Ali. Deontay Wilder, although he didn't start boxing until his 20s, Deontay Wilder is definitely a Hall of Famer. And champ, I want to salute to you for your long career. If you decide to keep it going, and which it sounds like Deontay is going to give us more fights, guys. But if Deontay decided to hang it up, I wouldn't be mad at him. He's 38. He'll be 39 next year. Champ, you did everything that you were supposed to do in the sport. You can leave and go off in the bliss. He always talks about great investments and things like that. So Deontay Wilder, salute to you. Bronze Bomber. Bomb Squad! But Joseph Parker definitely came up with the victory. Joseph Parker did his thing, you know, and also hats off to Joseph Parker. He definitely has big things coming for him in the future, maybe even a rematch with Anthony Joshua, who is and was the main event of the night. Now let's go on to Anthony Joshua versus Otto Wallin. Anthony Joshua. I cannot lie, guys. This was the best Anthony Joshua I have seen in a long time. Anthony Joshua was very, very confident in this fight. He was putting his punches together very well, landing jabs, landing straight right hands, going straight right hands to the body. And he was throwing with bad intentions. He really was throwing with bad intentions. Even the shots that Anthony Joshua missed, I was like, woo, man, if that landed. Ooh, if that landed, it would have been lights out earlier than it actually was. So, in the midst of this fight, as Anthony Joshua was putting those punches together, he was putting pressure on him, walking him down, throwing that right hand, shooting that right hand to the body, hooks. I mean, he was throwing everything at Otto Wallin, and he just had no answer. You know, he would try to throw things back. Great defense. When Joshua would shoot to the body, he kept that glove high, so when Wallin tried to throw that hook, he's catching it on the glove. Like, Anthony Joshua put on a display of the Anthony Joshua of old. Absolutely. Very confident. Came out there really trying to close the show. He just wasn't able to, guys. But yes, I definitely love this Anthony Joshua that we saw last night, December 23rd, on the Day of Reckoning. So in the fourth round going into the fifth round, Anthony Joshua catches Wallin with a right hand. Boom! Catches him with a hook. Boom! Round ends. Wallin goes to his corner. His corner was looking at his face. I believe Anthony Joshua broke that nose, guys. I believe he broke his nose, and that made his corner stop the fight right then and there. I believe it was either the fourth going into the fifth, or this happened in the fifth round and they were getting ready to come out for the sixth. Okay? One or the other. Anthony Joshua also gets a stoppage victory against Otto Wallin after apparently breaking his nose in the round prior. Once again, Anthony Joshua looked great. There were a lot of talks of Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder finally fighting in March. It doesn't look like that is going to happen since Deontay Wilder came up short last night, in which, hey, you know, that's a fight that we wanted to see years ago. At this point, I don't really feel the need to see that fight. Now, when it was being built years ago, oh, yes, that would have been the biggest fight in boxing at that time. It didn't materialize. It didn't happen. It's just going to be one of those fights that we're going to say, man, it should have happened, but it never did. You know, so that was the day of reckoning that we had yesterday, guys, on December 23rd. Very great fight card. Like I said, a lot of great heavyweights. Anthony Joshua put on a great display. Going forward for Anthony Joshua, he has a lot of things that he could do. Like I said, Wilder is pretty much off of the table now. So he could possibly rematch Joseph Parker. Maybe he's waiting on the winner between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk, you know, so he can get back in heavyweight supremacy. So we just have to see what happens. I would love to see Anthony Joshua against Tyson Fury or Usyk. And I'm not going to lie, guys, if we see this Anthony Joshua against either one of them fighters, I believe Anthony Joshua will come out on top. He will be victorious in beating Usyk or Tyson Fury. The Anthony Joshua that we saw last night was definitely the Anthony Joshua of old. So once again, guys, that's a full recap of the day of reckoning that we had on December 23rd on DAZN Boxing. Great night of boxing, guys. We closing this year out swiftly and fast, man. So once again, y'all already know what it is. It's True Grit Boxing News. I appreciate everybody that comes on, follows me, shares my videos, likes, comments. I appreciate all of the love, and I really want you guys to continue to show me that love. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification, like, comment, follow me on Facebook at True Grit Boxing News, follow me on Instagram at True Grit Boxing News, and continue to follow me as I bring y'all this exclusive boxing news on a daily basis. Deuces.